and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, March 19th. I have your 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We get a massive, huge 11-game NBA slate here today. They are prepping for March Madness. They're getting all these games out here today with some great primetime matchups. I'm not going to lie. ESPN today. Detroit, Miami. I'm excited to watch Detroit on primetime. That game's going to be fun. Yeah, Miami's kind of skidding and is pretty a bad team overall, but I'm excited to watch Detroit on primetime. Coby has been doing his thing. And then the game of the day, Chef's Kiss, Lakers, Nuggets. Hopefully this matchup, everyone is healthy and plays, because this game looks like it's going to be locked and loaded. 231 over under, -2 spread on the Lakers side. I think this line has moved down to -1.5 here. This game is going to be a ton of fun. The Jokic versus Luka game that we all deserve, and we should deserve this week for March Madness. It's like the mecca of basketball week. Come on, give us one of these games to be amazing here today. But overall, a fun slate to say the least. Dallas, Indiana, 234 over under to start our day. That's a fun game. I know Haliburton and Pascal Siakam are both questionable in that game, so definitely watch out for that. Those two players. Houston, Orlando, one of the lowest over-unders on the day, 209. I think it's at 210 now. Houston is a 2-point favorite. That game is just going to be old-fashioned 90s basketball, so all the people complaining about NBA being all-shoot threes league, there you go. You got a game there for you overall. Pelicans, Minnesota, 227 over-under. Minnesota, 12-point favorite here at home. Philly, OKC, Quentin Grimes, is he going to continue this streak? There is no SGA. There's no Jalen Williams. There's no Lou Dort. There's no Maxey, and there's no Kelly Oubre in that matchup. So all those players are out in that game. So it's going to be the Quentin Grimes show. And maybe Isaiah Joe in that matchup. Seems like Isaiah Joe balls out as well when a lot of those players are out. Knicks versus Spurs. This game is a lot of fun. I wish it was the Jalen Brunson versus the Wemby game, or even De'Aaron Fox, but those guys are all injured. So that game is fun. 229 on the road. Knicks are an 8-point favorite there overall. Oh, that Philly OKC. It's weird to see that OKC is a 9-point favorite with even all these injuries, but that just shows how much depth they have overall as a team. Washington versus Utah. That is the ultimate Tank Commander game going on today. So if you're a part of Tankathon, like you are with as me as a Bulls fan, that game you're going to have eyes on it. 235 over under. Utah, 3-point spread. That's a fun matchup overall. Memphis, Portland, 237 over under. Portland making that little late playoff push. That's a pretty great Western Conference game. Memphis, 5-point favorite. No Ja Morant in that game overall. Chicago, Phoenix, as a Bulls fan, I always love watching Kevin Durant play the Bulls. It seems like he always balls out against us, but fun matchup there. 235. And Cleveland, Sacramento. A lot of these late games are a lot of fun. Cleveland, Sacramento, that's a fun matchup. Cleveland on a back-to-back last night. Sacramento, before they do their East Coast trip, I know Zach LaVine returns to Chicago on Thursday during the prime of March Madness. It's like pretty much defines his whole career as a Bulls. So it's pretty much a Fugazi. No Sabonis in that matchup. So that game's overall fun. A fun 11-game slate, to say the least. Before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action yesterday in the NBA. Ended up going 2-0 in best bet. Stephen Curry, he was not playing in that game. Got ruled out pretty early. Holiday, I was thinking about doing another play for that one, and that kind of just threw it out the window once that. Then Keon Johnson, what an MVP. He took plenty of shots. He banged a 3 late in the fourth quarter. And shout out Joshua Ortiz in the comments section, man. You balled out as well with Zaire Williams with the late. It was pretty much like Keon banged his 3, and then Zaire got fouled with like a few minutes to go, and he cashed his overs on the PRAs over there. Shout out to us. Imagine betting on the Nets and winning money against the Boston Celtics. And then James Harden assists. That one was a grind to fucking watch. I'm not going to lie. I stayed up and watched it. I was even watching on Sports Surge. Or not Sports Surge. I was watching on NBA TV. Maybe Sports Surge. But I was watching that game. So I'm looking at the Cubs game. Early Cubs game as well. Just saw something happen. Double, but there's 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. There's my little play-by-play for my little Cub fans out there. But James Harden, 9 assists. That took forever. He had 4 quick assists in the first quarter. Finished the game at 9. He got 5 in 3 quarters. It felt like watching paint dry, him not getting those assists overall. But that was a 2-0 day. Nice start to the week, but I'm not satisfied. I got 4 plays here that I absolutely love. Let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in this Dallas Indiana matchup here. I know I said this guy is questionable in this game, but if he plays, I think we have too great of a number here right now, and that's Tyrese Haliburton. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to score 10 plus assists, not score, to get 10 plus assists, coming at minus 135 on FanDuel. He is questionable, so if he doesn't play, I definitely will have a pivot play for another game later on, but right now, this number is just too nice for him. 10 plus assists. He's gotten this over 5 for his last 5 games. He's been dominating passing the ball, averaging 12.4. He's back to his last season form passing the ball, and he's at home where he's averaging 9.6 assists per game, going over in 6 straight home games here. Now he has a great matchup here overall. Dallas, these last 7 games, allow the 4th most assists to the point guard position. Dallas, these last 15 games allowed the 10th most assists. So they've been giving up some passing games here overall. And he's gotten this over 3 for his last 3 against the Mavs, averaging 11 assists with the last 3, him getting 10, 11, and 12 assists in those 3 matchups overall. He's gone over 5 for his last 7 against the Mavs overall, going back to 2021, averaging 9 assists per game overall. Love that overall. He's averaging 20 plus assists in these last 10 games, which is nice, with the lowest potential assists in these 10 games being at 15. So overall, great potential in getting the assists, which I love that. It's always nice to have the little opportunity is there as well. Last 3 games against the Mavs, has had 15 plus assists in each game, or 15 potential assists in these each games. In Dallas, ever since just like they passed up on Luka Doncic, they've been allowing point guards to pass on them overall. Jared Butler, 7. CP3 with CP9 in back-to-back games. Stephon Castle even had a 6-assist game. Ja Morant had 8. Pippen, 8 easy, had 4. And Malik Monk had 8. I haven't projected 11 assists in this matchup here. At home, where he's averaging 9.6. 3 for his last 3 against the Mavs. The Mavs have been struggling. 4th most assists these last 7 games. 5 for his last 5. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to get 10 plus assists, coming in at minus 135 on FanDuel. Jumping into my second play of the day, going to be on that primetime Detroit-Miami game. I really wanted to take Cade Cunningham points here overall, but this number for Bam Adebayo passing at home just seemed too juicy, and he has a great matchup. So give me Bam Adebayo to get 4 plus assists, coming at minus 130 on FanDuel. The Pistons this season allow the most assists to the center position this season. Detroit, these last 30 games, allowed the 4th most assists to the center position. And Detroit, these last 15 games, allowed the 4th most assists to the center position. He has a great spot here overall. Yeah, he's only gotten this over 1 for his last 3 against Detroit this season, averaging 3.2, with the only game he got us over was early in the season overall. But why I love this so much is he has a 69% hit rate at home this year, passing the ball, averaging 4.8 assists. Yes, what a great number. 69% at home this season. Love that. Last time we took him was against Charlotte, where he had 8 in that matchup overall. 3 for his last 5 overall, averaging 4.2 assists per game. The last 3 against Detroit, he did have 4, 3, and 3. So like right as a baseline, but the potential assists in those 3 games, 6, 10, and then the most recent game, it was right on the money. He had 3 potential assists in that game. So 2 of those games, he had way higher potential assists in those matchups. He's gone over 7 for his last 10 home games, averaging 4.6 assists per game, averaging 7 potential assists per game at home these last 10 games. So overall, great opportunity. I haven't projected at 5 assists in this game, so we get a nice little 1 assist cushion overall. And Detroit is allowing centers to pass all around all over them. Hartenstein, 5. Alex Sarr, 3. Klingon, both rookies, 3. Zubac, 3. Ron Sharper, the Nets center, had 6. And then Jokic, he's obviously going to have a great day, had 15 on these Pistons overall. Detroit allowing the most assists to the center position. Bam being at home, where he gets the over 69% of the time. Great number. Last 30 games, the 4th most. Haven't projected at 5. Bam Adebayo, you're going to be passing the ball for us. So give me Bam to get 4 plus assists, coming at minus 130 on FanDuel. Jump into my third play of the day. Going to be in this Bulls-Suns matchup. 235 over under. Suns 7-point favorite here at home, and Coby White has been white hot these games, and now he gets the best matchup for shooting guards on the day. So it could be Coby White to go over 24.5 points, coming in at minus 115 On DraftKings, the Suns allowed the most points and the most three-pointers to the shooting guard position, so he has a great spot here overall. The Suns, these last 15 games, allowed the fourth most points and the most threes to the shooting guard positions. And then the Suns, these last 7 games, well, they allow the 9th and the 8th most threes to the shooting guard position. So most recently, not the best, but overall, last 30 games, the most and the most threes were Coby White. Has been white hot. Over 3 for his last 5. He's been balling, averaging 26 points per game. He's gone over 6 for his last 10 games overall, averaging 26.8 points per game, scoring 19 plus points in all of those games. So nice consistency overall. In these last 7 games out of the 10, he scored 24 plus points. Out of those 10 games, he scored 24 plus points in 7 of those 10 games. So a nice baseline in these last 10 games overall. He's only gotten this over 1 for his last 2 against the Suns, but only scored 26 and 20 points in the last 2 overall. But the most recent game, wasn't really to Coby White what he's been doing these last 7 games overall. Plenty of volume these last 10 games as well, averaging 20 field goal attempts per game. Coby White has been mastering. He's been great at driving into the lane and shooting the ball from the top of the key. And guess what? The Phoenix Suns allowed the 29th most points from beyond the arc. The little 2K hot zone that I like to do. Where he shoots 48% of his shots. The Suns allow the 29th most straightaway 3. So overall, a great spot here for Coby White. And the Suns allowing the sunlight, allow the shooting guards to get white hard. See what I did there? Jamison Battle, I had to look him up. Again for Toronto, had 14 points. Reeves had 28. Jalen Green had 29. Connor Braun had 25. Coffee, give me more coffee, had 13. Dante DiVincenzo had 24. Ant-Man, 44. And Jordan Hawkins had 24. I have him projected at 26 points in this matchup here, so we get a nice point cushion overall. With the Suns allowing the most points and the most threes to the shooting guard position, Coby White has been white hot, over 3 for his last 5 overall, averaging 20 field goal attempts per game. Give me Coby White to go over 24.5 points, coming at minus 115 on DraftKings. And jump into my 4th and final play of the day, going to be in this Lakers-Nuggets matchup here overall. 231 over-under, 2-point favorite here. Using my DraftKings King of the Court profit boost on this play, so we get a nice plus money play. I haven't taken him in a while. You probably saw on the little graphic, the little thumbnail I had. It's my little Puka Duka Doncic. Just give me Luka Doncic to go over 49.5 points, rebounds, assists, coming in plus 110, plus 111 on DraftKings. We get plus money on this. I think Luka is primed for a great matchup here. Denver, these last 7 games, allow the 6th most points and the 7th most threes to the point guard position. So Luka has a great spot here overall. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 against the Nuggets. Overall, averaging 50 PRA, so right on the money, with the last 5, him getting 52, 57, 50, 42, and 49. And in that 49 PRA game, he only played 30 minutes in that game. That was early on the Lakers where he was returning in the matchup, where he played 30 minutes. These last 10 games, he's averaging 37 plus minutes per game. So he has 7 more minutes, plenty more opportunity. He could have easily, with 7 more minutes, gotten over that 50, over this 49.5 PRAs with the 49 overall. Only gotten this over 2 for his last 5, but at home, he's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 overall, averaging 48.8 PRAs overall. No LeBron James, no problem. He's gotten this over 2 for his last 4 with no LeBron James in the lineup, with getting 46, 49, 52, and 44 PRAs in those games overall. Denver's allows the superstars to shine. We all saw SGA that first game had 53 PRAs. Devin Booker had 47 on them. And then the non-stars have kind of gotten off on them. Tyrese Jones had 12. Keon Ellis had 21. And Dennis Schroeder had 21 PRAs. I have Luka Doncic projected at 51 points, rebounds, assists here, with Denver allowing the 6th most points, 7th most threes. I think this game's primed to be a great matchup. The Luka versus Jokic matchup we all deserve. I do like Russell Westbrook PRAs here, but they don't offer it this early in the morning. So definitely liking Luka Doncic to be the king of the court here today for us. So give me Luka Doncic to go over 49.5 points. Yeah, I do my own thing. Ever since he got traded to LA, I do that Luka Puka thing. But those are my 4 best bets for you in the NBA. Just going to rattle them off again. Luka Doncic is our king of the court. You get the 33% boost, over 49.5 PRAs at plus 111. So nice plus money for a guy that should dominate here tonight. Coby White over 24.5 points on DraftKings. Bam Adebayo, 4+ assists, and then Tyrese Haliburton, 10+ assists. If Haliburton doesn't run, please check the top pinned comment in the comment section, and you'll see a pivot play for me on the day, because there's definitely some other beautiful matchups here today. And while you're down there, let me know what your favorite play in the day. I'll always love tailing you guys in the comment section. It's making me money, which is happy, and hopefully I've been making you guys some money these last few days, even though last week was horrible, but I'm battling here. I want a 4-0 sweep here today. And while you're down there, just leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate the support this page is getting. I've been having a lot of fun doing this. It's prime March Madness. Let me know what you guys are doing for March Madness. I'm doing this year the taking every underdog in the game. I know everyone probably got the same video. The guy being like, last year I took all the underdogs. I'm fucking riding it. I'm just going to do all the underdogs and just hope to have fun in college basketball. 11-game NBA slate here today. Some fun basketball here overall. Some fun primetime games. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.